What's going on, people? It's your boy Caribeño with another video. Today, we want to be talking about the Canelo Berlanga fight. And did it live up to its expectations? Did it disappoint? We'll talk about it now. This fight was a very entertaining fight, as opposed to what a lot of people were thinking. Most people thought that Canelo is just gonna be a one-sided beatdown, because they consider Berlanga to be overrated, just power puncher who had nothing else to offer. But I think we saw something a lot different. Um, First of all, I want to say, let's start talking about how this fight started. First round, they both came out, as is customary for boxing fights at this level, coming out more to read and analyze and gather, data on the other fighter, see what they're coming with. It's more of a feel out process. The first round could have gone either way. I thought Berlanga came out there with an educated jab, with good footwork, and with good balance. He showed good balance, good footwork. Canelo coming forward intelligently with the head movement, with the feints, putting pressure without necessarily being too active with punch output, as if more customary of him as he gets older. Um, the second round, they started to let their hands go a little bit more. You see them both trying to set up, some sort of offense. And at the end of the by the end of the second, you could tell that they're both getting ready to warm up and get into it. By the beginning of the third round, it got a little bit, more testy, and this is when Berlanga started to make the mistake of sitting in the corner or on the ropes for too long, and he was getting a little bit too, too willing to exchange with Canelo on the ropes, and he paid for it because he gets knocked down with a beautiful left hook right over the top, perfectly timed. I think he was hurt? Not necessarily. I thought he was just as more like a flash knockdown. Beautiful timing by Canelo, beautiful power, but he was more angry and frustrating than he was dazed or anything else. Uh, the fight continues. Berlanga gets back up. Um, Canelo goes all out to try to finish Berlanga in that third round, and Berlanga weathers the storm. Now people are all over the place. I'm assuming we're like, oh, this is gonna end here. Well, a lot of people were wrong. Berlanga gets back up and makes it a chippy fight, interesting fight. He went out there and showed the heart of a true Puerto Rican warrior. I hope he convinced all those doubters that he is a true Puerto Rican in that ring. Canelo, man, just continued to do his regular Canelo thing for the rest of the fight. Coming in, he used a beautiful jab. That was powerful and stiff, to to keep a gauge on distance with where Berlanga would be at the time. And as the fight developed, you saw Berlanga was like, "Listen, I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm gonna do my best to hold my ground," and he did, man. There was plenty of very entertaining exchanges in this fight, but Canelo wins majority of the rounds, especially with the knockdown, and a very decisive win over the young slinger Berlanga. Um, as to the positives from both fighters, well, Canelo obviously, the positives with him is his IQ. He went in there. He had a game plan. He was always at punching range. He applied intelligent pressure. He had very solid defense. Obviously, his chin is all time great chin, and he showed that again tonight, taking some big shots from Berlanga, and just did his thing, man. Canelo is still a monster, man. He still has a lot to give. And then Berlanga, man, Berlanga shocked a lot of people that didn't even think he was gonna last the full fight. And I'm not that surprised. I thought it was gonna be a competitive fight. I thought Berlanga was gonna do his thing, and he was gonna make the people that support him proud. And me, man, like I said before in one of my other videos, I knew Berlanga had more to offer than just power, and we saw it, man. A lot of people want to simplify it as to, he just got dominated, he didn't win rounds. what Berlanga did well. He boxed when he needed to. He landed his own power when he needed to, and he made a very valiant effort. And at the end, experience prevailed. That's what I gathered from it. Experience. Berlanga definitely has talent to hang with at the top and become a champion. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Berlanga has all the tools to become a champion. But what do you expect when you go into a fight with a fighter that has 3 times as many fights as you and has more championship fights than you do fights as a whole, right? So what did to summarize, what did Berlanga do well in this fight? He showed he has a good jab. He showed solid IQ. He showed that he could take a punch and give it back and dish it back. He showed that he has enough power to keep somebody like Canelo from going for broke. Because let me tell you something, he earned Canelo's respect tonight. Um, and it was a very entertaining fight. I think a lot better than people thought. And I'm just happy that it went the way that it went. I think Berlanga put some people on notice at the 168 pound division. And yeah, that's it, man. Canelo is still a savvy veteran, still a great fighter, still a top 3 pound for pound fighter in the planet. We'll see who he goes with next. I got more videos to come. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay safe. Peace.